I'm rolling. Morning, mates. We are here today on Carentan with Train Station as the middle point for the Division 1 semifinals between 6th Airborne Division and Taco. Of course, last night we saw Legion come out ahead of Exodus 3-2 on the same exact map. Not the same layout, though. Almost. Ruins is the 4th for the Allies and Rail Crossing for the Axis. We're looking at offset points. I've casted a couple 6 vs Taco games, and they're always awesome. They really are. Never a boring matchup. We'll see how this one fares. Trucks coming on forward. We did see Rocketeers ready for 6th. We'll see how Taco trucks fare here. And we see Rocketeers for Taco as well. All nice and quiet, but we'll wait for the rockets. Try to capture these. All the different angles. One rocket flies ahead. No hits. Close, though. Trucks get out for Taco. Everything looks okay. Rocket down below. Mrs. Leon. Blueberries look all good. Don't see anything wild. Everything looks okay. Yeah, everything looks okay. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure everybody made it to the hard cap. Or everybody made it to their intended destination. Okay, looks good. Don't think I missed anything. But of course, feel free to drop that in the comments afterwards. And for those of you just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers. I play for the competitive PC team Helios, who has a big semifinals matchup against WTH today on Kharkov. Be sure to tune into that later. I will be playing, I won't be casting. I will post those stream links later on when I have them. Alright, so 6th off to a good camp here in Train Station. We saw a big fight down there by Mansion. Got a little bit fewer bodies down there this morning. Mansion control in favor of the Allies for the moment. Taco, though, well in good position here to launch an attack at any time. Now, one thing we saw last night was the amount of solid rocketeering going on. It looks like that's going to continue. As Maxi gets the one in the back of the Puma that was heading for this Greyhound. Leb's going to jump out, start a little bit of repair along a Crawley. They'll be okay. And looks like a pretty straightforward cap going to 6th. Almost there. 98%, 99%. And there you have it, everybody. 6th goes up 3-2. 6th, of course, hoping to take that trip to the finals. Taco. Set up in good position, though. Got a good line. Rail crossing, tough point to defend. Saw Exodus do really well last night, defending it, probing all around, shutting down all the different Legion attacks. Fly shot, Skeeter. Jumpers. Coming here to the alleyway. Got the Stewies moving on forward here. We'll get a POV of Tiger Woods, of course, celebrities, once again making an appearance. Tiger Woods looking to place maybe a new outpost here. You have one rifleman over there to the back that's gotten in the building. Tiger Woods taken out from the right. Yeah, John Pork Taking his time up here on top of the roof. Getting some good angles. Trying to catch the Axis by surprise. Lord Vissameister down below. Taco, solid front line north to south. They have one extra garrison up there, but looks like Nagat has snuck around. Mulligan, 64. They have a Greyhound down to the south, cruising on forward. And another P4 working their way westward. And this Greyhound's going to be able to wipe some outposts. Hold on, where'd that Greyhound go? Oh, the Greyhound's already long gone. Well, yesterday we saw Legion send the light and recon tanks around there to clear up some hedgerows. And this Greyhound's going to go for this garrison. Clears that one. Keep moving on down to the south here. Burger Bridge down Insano. No AT in sight. And there's no one that can handle this Greyhound. They're going to get up here for free. Come around, look for more garrisons, outposts. The back of the P4, rocket sails on forward, get some friendlies. Oh no, that was Bum Bun. Bum Bun lines up another one. Looking to take out Burger Bridge. Hops for the rifle. Gets him in the head. The Panzer IV turns around to clap the Greyhound, but the Greyhound escapes. Greyhound going the other way. 1:21 left on the clock. Solid start for both sides. And this is what we like to see. Like that nice divide down the middle. Don't want to sense a dramatic advantage for one side or the other. Just a good, solid back and forth. Moose, or Muss jumps on... I keep thinking of the German word. Muss jumps up on top of the wall. Got a little bit of a lag spike. Oh man. We saw the same issue yesterday with the players and the invisible satchels. MSU versus SAS. Hopefully it doesn't affect these players too much tonight. But it looks like it may. Mansion battle continues. Cash. Beerman down below. Red Eagle throwing a little grenade. Golfy on the opposite side. Golfy peeking. Red Eagle. Oh, these are wild jumps, everybody. But of course, both sides seem to be suffering from the same thing. Golfy misses a few on Red Eagle. Red Eagle does a little bit of reverse moonwalk. Golfy takes a rocket from Kiel. Golfy gets taken out by the grease gun. Proxy satchel was placed on the wall. Nobody home, though. 75, peek in the hedgerow. Blast that raspberry. Nagat squad still in the back line, looking to get a southeast garrison, maybe. And Mulligan could play a big part in changing this whole map situation. Ace Constantine. Ace looks like the primary hard cap recon SL. Be looking to pop some flares over and over and over again. Let's, oh, Mufasa Vanatutu almost nails him right in the head. But Kurtz 1 IP cleans it up with the MG42. Stewie holding the road. Scotty Scheffler over to the right, Tiger Woods. A Muffin Man in front. Nagat, still waiting on, everybody's keeping their eyes on Nagat right now. Seeing what Nagat's going to end up doing there. Bun Bun. Giving it a shot front door with a support loadout. Oh. Taco's watching. Bombing runs are ready for both sides. We'll most likely see those momentarily, everybody. Kurtz 1IP getting a solid MG position over here. Oh, look at that sight line for Kurtz 1IP. Beautiful. Take a second. After taking those shots to find a different angle, Stewie gets popped down the road from the B4 crew. Getting those light tanks out of there. And we'll see more mediums and 76s roll up to the front line. What do we have for the Allied armor? Magic control starts to tick in favor of Taco a little bit. Panzer IV coax going off. Fred to the right with another MG. Fred's going to be able to watch all those different approaches. We did not see these MG positions from what I remember. Oh, Fred takes a shot in the right shoulder, but continues on. Firing back towards Muffin Man, but down he goes with another headshot. Cap progress starts to come in for Taco. Just like that. Okay, 6 is going to bring bodies up here from the north, but we don't have a key garrison over there to the left-hand side. Looks like it got sniffed out by enemy AT or something. Spanky down the road. Yeah, Taco's in the circle, but 6 does have a good chance to counterattack from the north. Taco has found this wedge down here and is driving it forward to the west side. Raspberries are leaking on through, and they're going to be hunting OPs and be able to wrap from behind. 50% cap now for Taco. Mulligan, squad lead to the rear just as it gets popped. Crawley over there to the far east, trying to sneak up on that opening Tiger. Defensive bombing run called in for 6th. See how this bombing run fares. More blueberries come back to the circle to help even or offset this cap weight by Taco. The bomber run may get a couple blueberries. Goes right on through, but nobody's home. I don't think the bomber run got anybody. Unfortunately, Commander Riley was just trying to take a best guess there. But Taco is in control of the south, getting no. Remember, all of this is out of sector by town center. Everybody, Raspberries, it's just all sector right now. Not much hard cap, just a few bodies inside. That's always the tough guess as commander, because you're trying to estimate where the enemy may be, and or you're like, well, there's got to be some bodies in the hard cap. That's why they're winning the cap. But nope, not in this case. Raspberries are all outside of it. Camp progress goes back in favor of 6th. Stage tame up in top of the 4-story. Riley gonna go inspect. Stage tame may hear those footsteps now. Oh, the ring doctor gets him as soon as he pokes out the window. Wilco, Scotty Scheffler, Keel. 76 back here in the hard cap. Kimbo Slice gets obliterated by the artillery. Archangel. Lola Wang. Viola. Valdia. And the Jumbo 76 just keeps flashing it through the smoke. The lag looks brutal. I don't know if it's just me, but man, this does not look like the greatest. Crawley fires on a rocket. Opening Tiger did make it down to the south, it looks like. Oh, unless Crawley got it? No, Crawley. Oh, the Tiger's right here. Is it? Did the opening Tiger get bamboozled from the back? Yeah, there it is. Okay, the opening Tiger for the Axis is no more. Blindfish. Recon right by it. Taking a quick break. Panzer IV down to the south, making their way a little bit forward here. do have to deal with a tank on the opposite side, though. 75 ready to intercept them should they cross the hedgerow path. Golfy, TT, Juju. Golfy maybe think about a proxy satchel. Precision strikes will be ready in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, everybody. Map situation looks solid. TT going forward, going for cash. Already took out one blueberry. TT going for a quick grenade here. Throws it. Fires back at cash. Nails it. Grenade bounces off a little bit close out. Gets gunned down by Nick Roffin. Let's see if Golfy may have put a proxy satchel down there. John Pork ready to go. Nugs holding the mansion. And the fight continues to go back and forth. And this is what we've seen both times on Siegfried before. Just blow after blow. No rest for the weak. Just constantly contested. Nobody was allowed to take a smoke break even. And then we're seeing the same thing here today. We do have a fantastic OP, though, from Mulligan. Bringing in Scharnhorst and Crawley to the rears. But we're seeing some gnarly lag spikes on screen. Panzer IV takes a rocket to the back. Crawley. Scharnhorst coming over to the right. Crawley trying to distract him with the bazooka shots. Scharnhorst, hits a mine in the back of the P4. Dom Jaeger. Jumping out, trying to do some repair action maybe. Or no, trying to jump back in the tank. Camp progress now over 50% for Taco. The Gat squad, I mean, I know it's tight, but would like to still see that being filled up. As many bodies as possible. 76 is burning. Archangel gets gunned down by the Raspberry. 76 will be okay for right now. Got a 2-man crew. Reinforced dropped in train station. Commander Riley trying to hold on to that as long as possible. Crawley working way to the back. Crawley gets gunned down by Lord Vissameister. Cap progress stalls. And the heat is just a lot from Taco. Pushing the way eastward. 6 is going to need a rebound from the north somehow. If they could wipe out a few OPs, maybe get something. But I think all eyes are on Nagat's OP for this counterflank. Would like to see a garrison somewhere as a backup, but obviously not much time. Time is not in their favor right now, as they want to throw every available blueberry towards the circle in order to offset this cap weight. Scharnhorst to Mulligan. Kurtz 1IP getting up in that MG position yet again. Jumping on top of the little shed. Now the stone wall. Goes over to the side. Looking to jump on top of the building. Oh, a little bit short. We'll try again. Rocket comes into the side of the 76 and takes it out. That'll be a big loss for the Allies. Losing that cap weight. Raspberries. Mufasa Vela 2-2. Maybe thinking about a proxy satchel. Camp progress goes back in favor of 6th. Just barely. Blueberries down to the south. Guys, I really don't know if it's just me seeing the lag spikes this bad, but seeing these blueberries and raspberries zip around like this is brutal. Bomber run goes through, gets a couple. Moose. Oh, Moose gets taken out. All right, so 6 yet again gets control. Wilco going up against Kimbo Slice. They got Axis dedicating a P4 right here into the middle of the circle. Grenade goes off. Stops him. Oh no, Wilco's still coming around. Crawley coming to the rear. Allies once again getting control. Damier, Pyrenico, Dominator. Oh, rocket ricks off the back from Crawley. Looking to line up another one here, right into the booty. Yes, he gets one in. His Panzer IV obviously just diving on forward, hoping to just help secure this cap for the Axis. Poopa Scoopa, putting an end to that AT play. Mulligan still has that OP. No, Nagat's OP was taken out. Mulligan just lying low now. Don and Sanus patrolling. Sumo up on top. Malarkey puts down the OP right near the raspberries. Oh, that's on just the border of being burned. Nagan and Sumo up top. Malarkey is going to hear that MG42. The OP gets burned. Sumo. Panzer IV gets popped. Looks like by Crawley. Getting that final rocket into the booty. Another rocket goes towards Orgerson. And this cap is constantly contested. It's really amazing how these two teams, like this is the third game of the row, so we have our little streak here of constantly contested caps. Such a beautiful thing. I don't think I've been in a match that's had anything like this whatsoever. Okay, take a look at the map situation. Taco, a couple of Ps. Garrison up on the north, ready to launch into ruins at a moment's notice should they capture train station. But they're going to be allowed to leak bodies down to the south to continue the pressure on the Allies. Panzer IV coming down through. Another Tiger through southern HQ. Looks like a truck and a Puma did get stuck in those brutal Carentan ditches. Oh, those Carentan ditches. I remember when I first started out, man, trying to drive through those things and could not believe how many times I got stuck. Absolutely just, I hated it so much. Seems like they just need to take drilled trenches or drilled ditches and paste them in the Carentan. But of course, I'm no game developer. I know it's a lot easier said than done. Poopa Scoopa coming up here. Of course, Taco has won the last two casts that I've had against 6th, both on Herc and Siegfried. Actually, hold on. I think it was... they won the SME Hospice one as well that I casted for them. If I remember correctly. It's been a while, though. It's been a while. I think that was April 2024. 2025. I think that was. Blueberry spawn wave coming on forward. Got one squad lead in the back from Taco. Roger looking to set up the OP, but it's got company. Gobble Influentes. Along with Skeeter. Clears up that raspberry. Yep, okay, no more. Maintaining this critical backline. Not allowing the Axis to get any of those shenanigans going. Down here by Mansion. Looks a lot quieter than yesterday. We saw so much back and forth at Mansion, but today, a little bit different. This medium's able to set up with a couple repair stations. Cryptic gonna look to maybe build a third. Nugs on the back as well, so this tank is sitting nice and pretty with plenty of repair opportunities. Over here. Taco building up Monhalay. Panzer IV poking out. Medium firing back. First supply drop. Waiting for the first breeze strikes to be called in. Oh, the 75 does get popped down to the south with those couple repair stations. Oof! That goes to show you. No matter how many repair stations you have, it is not a guarantee that you're going to continue using them. Tiger gets a vehicle down to the south. I'm unsure what that was. But of course, Monhalay offers all those beautiful sight lines for this tanker to take advantage of. Burger Bridge to the rear, making sure they're okay. And the Allies have established a really good front line to hold back Taco all across. We saw this yesterday, same sort of position develop. Rocket to the side in the game. Golfy. Over there to the left. Cash trying to make his way through the open fields. Cash. Skips on ahead. Throw him some grenades. And of course with these lag spikes, everybody, you just never know. You know what? That was a perfect example of what we're seeing. Cash lining up a shot. Gets Golfy. Tank has been marked down to the south. That's a command marker, everybody. Well, at least Oopsie Daisy places it down. She'll relay that back to the commander. Kibble slice. Annihilated by artillery. Downpour, Carentan holding strong here. Maxi going up against Za. Raspberries are coming for him. They're going to hit the M1 Grand. Za's coming around the corner. Za! Za! Oh. Takes care of Maxi. 101 left on the clock, everybody. If you're just joining me, I am your host this morning, this afternoon, this evening, Kim Smithers, for this Division 1 semifinals matchup between 6th Airborne and Tactical Collective. Here on Carentan with Train Station as the middle, same point as last night between Legion and Exodus, where Legion came out ahead 3-2. Here so far we have seen 1 capture going to 6th, taking Train Station off of the opening and holding back quite a few Taco offensives to recapture it. So far they have been unsuccessful though. 1 capture so far. Farmer. Of course, we've seen Farmer in previous games make big-time backline plays. Very game-changing spawn points to the rear. Skeeter looking to put an end to that. Oh my god, I have no idea what I just saw there. Skeeter is no more. Farmer continues on. Gonna look to put up a backline outpost. Angry Devil is also down to the south. We have a Panzer IV and the Tiger backed by Monhalay. Once again, great opportunity for the Allied commander. Should Riley get that intel to launch that Peace Strike. Flare pops. Under 1 hour left to go. 76 back there by Train Station. Holding those lanes. Take a look to the north. Check out these mites. They're fighting out in the distance. Freaky. George of the Hunkle. George of the Hunkle. Top of the building, waiting for Freaky to come around. George. Nails him. Jungle Snake. Go get a POV of Jungle Snake. This is the... Oh, okay. Maybe we won't. George the Hunkle nails a couple here. Getting his good spot in the west of town center. Just providing intel back to the team. Up here we have Sasa Lele. And she is way out here in the distance. Oh... Everybody give commends to Sasa Lele. No action for her. Just making sure that everything is okay up here. And that 6 isn't able to sneak anything around towards rail crossing. And these are the SLs you want to thank, really. I mean, these are... It's a thankless role for the most part of the game. Just like to give them a little bit of camera time. So Sasa will continue roaming about here, making sure everything is okay. So the rest of Taco can push on forward and frag their hearts out in the middle of Train Station. All the way, and I mean, we do have a, looks like we have a light tank that went into the river. Yeah, the Stewie. The Allies try to run it across, but it did get stuck up against the riverbank. Or canal bank. Is there such thing as Canal Bank? Sasalele. Making sure everything's okay for the team. I just want to give Sasalele a hug. I really do. I know what that's like. Checking everything out. Sees a smoking Stewie. It's an important job, though, for Sasalele. Nice job. Okay. We'll leave her be. We'll continue on here, everybody. Now, Sasalele is actually going to get some action. We have Mulligan, once again, giving it another shot. We have also another Stewie giving it an attempt. A solo Stewie by Leb. So we'll keep an eye on there. See what happens. 56 minutes left to go. Cash coming up. Oh, Cash gets triple teamed. Okay, there's Sasalele's chance. Sasalele will see some action finally. We'll give some more, see how Sasalele handles this. Let's see. The Stewie's going to be up there going across. We'll see if the Stewie's able to... The Stewie's actually providing a good distraction because Sasa... Let's see how the Stewie fares. Let's see how Leb does this time. Going back across. Got to nail that angled climb on the opposite side. It's tough for tankers. Sometimes you hit like a rock in the riverbed. Here goes Stewie. Here we go. Come on, Leb. You got this. Leb going across. All right. Nice. Perfect job there by Leb. Beautifully done. All right. So Leb will continue on in the back line. But Sasalele, of course, will be able to report that back. Farmer sees the garrison tripping. Mulligan's going to go for it. Going to be a quick dismantle. There we have it. Mulligan will get the supplies, I believe. Yep, the nice tube. Farmer resets the outpost. I'm going to call in support to reset that garrison. Go back to the hard cap, everybody. Georgia the Honkle. Looks like he got taken out in the 4-story by Town Center, so we'll look to reset his position. But he has to deal with Fly Shot, Freaky, and Bun Bun up ahead of him. Rangondan going over to the right, peeking on the hallway. Go to POV of Rangondan. Going up against Freaky in the morning. Gets a solid shot there on Bun Bun. Another one for... Oh, okay. Shot by Jungle Snake. Up to the top. Skeeter, Tiger Woods, Booey and Blacks. We do have a Stewie, though, holding them back in the alleyway. Our cap holding strong. Go check out here to the south. We did see a tank get wiped. Looks like we got a dead P4. Tiger has pushed forward. Another dead P4. Jumbo 75. I think we saw a 76, or not Jumbo 75, just normal 75. All 4 of those repair stations have been destroyed. I think the Jumbo 76 got clapped somewhere down here. Beerman, Nugs. Tiger's out here in the middle of the open. I don't think we've seen an LIP strike yet. Could be a golden opportunity. Everything's holding strong, though. Taco has a good perimeter developing, but Six is able to repenetrate them over and over again and force them out. Tiger backs up. They took out a Jumbo 76, I'm pretty sure, down to the south somewhere. I just don't know where exactly. Guap, G13 Wolf, Nagan. We got a Belgian gate already constructed on the building right in the middle of the Allied lines. Guap's going to go for it. Guap facing some difficult lag spikes right now. Look at that, everybody. Oh my gosh, Guap is... Oh my gosh. That is the new meta from Guap. A little bit of camp pressure on rail crossing. We do have a... That's Stewie we saw earlier. I think that's a Stewie if I could zoom in. Yep, one Stewie. Coming near rail crossing. The Gat is still in the back line looking for another go at it. Hound Dog 7 commanding. And H6 ready to get those supplies. Jumbo 76 on the road. Mopping up any infantry that happens to cross it. That chimp fighting in the hard cap against the brutal Taco meat grind infantry. Try to get a POV of Meth Chimp here. Gets one. Gets two. Take a second to reload. That chimp going for Leon. Solid triple there, buddy. Okay, that chimp will continue trying to hold his strong point. Facing a lot of pressure. But that's the thing in the Hell Let Loose. Competitive scene, it's all about maintaining a less, or well, a acceptable amount of shredding. Because no doubt all these players suffering from shredding in the middle of the train station. Again, uses the Belgian gate to get on top of the building. Jumps off, but immediately goes back with his Spidey webs. Again, one of those few players that was bestowed the Spidey web loadout. As we saw there, used it effectively to fake the enemy out by going off the building, but immediately going back in. Transport truck hits the wall, but immediately goes over to the right side. Driver Wilco trying to angle the truck so he can jump on top of this. Wilco jumps out. Nagan sees him. Wilco fires back and nails him right in the head. Map position check, everybody. We got a medium 75, Jumbo 76. Tigers pushing on forward. Panzer IV down to the south. Muffin Man going up against Leon. Tigers poking through the little head gap in the hedge. Recon plane. Supplies. Everything going up in the back line. We got Tau in the rear along with Abel circling around. Nagat, once again, everybody, my eyes are all on Nagat because Nagat could have a bomb of a garrison in the back line. We saw what Legion did yesterday against Exodus. Totally disrupted everything that they had. And 6th is looking to repeat that. Dominator jumps out of the tank, comes around the corner, guns down a few blueberries, presents them, open satchels on the front right. Sergeant Diak trying to dismantle it. Triple dismantle, Ogrson appears out of nowhere, and they get it. What great teamwork. Whew, that was a close one. Sergeant Malarkey comes around the corner, immediately gets popped in the head. Wilco looking to give it another shot. Wilco. Wilco's going right to the front, fakes him out, goes to the left, comes around to the side of the Tiger, goes to the back. Wilco. Trying to jump on top of him. Oh my gosh, Wilco got on top of it. Wilco. Oh my gosh, Wilco. Looking to get the satchel on if we can place it. Dominator jumps out, guns him down. Dominator. Oh no, gets gunned down to the back of the Tiger. And the Tiger's gonna steam up, but they got the satchel right on top. Dominator's riding on top of it. The Tiger's steaming towards the other Tiger. Oh my gosh. John Pork to the rear. This Tiger's gotta get out of there. This Tiger's backing up to the other Tiger. Oh no, no way. No. This Tiger's speeding off. They know they got a satchel on. Tiger was Bob and Dewey. Oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna see a double Tiger whammy because they were running into the... Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy. 47 minutes left. Meth Chimp, Kaiser, holding in the building here. Nagat did get spotted in the back line, so nothing will be happening from Nagat. We have Leb, who's in the Stewie in the bottom HQ, waiting for a Tiger to spawn in so he can get it from the rears. So Leb will just hold on tight. And we'll keep an eye on Leb, see if they end up spawning in heavy. No doubt, Leb, let's go take a look at Leb real quick, everybody. Make sure, or just check that, verifying that positioning. So Taco Tank Crew waiting up there, waiting for a Tiger, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at Leb. Leb is like, oh. Now these tankers don't see that burning tank to the distance because they're obviously in this situation. They're looking at their maps. They're taking a quick drink, maybe going to the bathroom real quick while they wait for the next Tiger to spawn in. But look at Leb. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I tell you. Stewie's. Oh. This repair station, though, may help save it. Stewie's firing on in. Oh, repair station gets destroyed. Leb's trying to fire real quick. Oh my gosh, Leb. Can he get it? Oh, and Leb nails the Tiger in the HQ. Oh my gosh. What a play there by Leb. Oh my Lord heaven. What a play, buddies. Takes out a Tiger in the bottom HQ. Oh, and now the carcass is going to be there too, so the tank will have to take an extra step and destroy that carcass. Oh, no, Leb did. Okay. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Beautiful play there by Leb. Nico tries to line up the AT, immediately gets wrecked, but Leb is happy. He is stoked. Drove that Stewie all the way around and came up with a pot of gold. All right, so we'll let Leb be. Obviously, they'll move back there to take care of him. Looks like Pickle Rick will be in charge of that. Pickle Rick lines up the rocket. Oh, misses over there to the left. Oh, oh Leb! What a play, buddy! Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing. People are going to go crazy when they see this. Your buddies in 6 are going to be cheering you on. Dropping W's in chat, as they say. Oh, Leb. Setting back the Axis 10 minutes for their next heavy. And he'll keep harassing. Okay, there you go. Leb got deleted. Or he jumps out of the tank maybe to do some repair action. Oh my gosh, Leb. So big. Math gets keel. Rockets comes inside of the P4 from Cash. Math heard the bazooka load, looking to avenge his buddy. Oh, but the P4 gets wrecked anyways. Lockdown comes in from the north. Threads that rocket. Take a look at the map positioning, everybody. Oh, the Leb's gonna drive off now and go for more. He's not done. We could check the kill counter, buddy. It wasn't working. We could check it though, real quick. Let me just check it. Let me see if it's working. Let's see here. No, unfortunately, it's not working this morning. So, well, unfortunately, it's on the TPL server 4. We'll just have to keep it. Keep it raw dogging style. Sherman 75 facing some pressure from Hood on the right. Hood trying to get the satchel on. Does he place it? Yes, he does. It's on the bottom right track. And the Allies will lose a heavy of their own. Hood looking to take out Spanky. Yep, and that 76 will go Baba Badooey. Here in a second, everybody. Hood getting himself a solid jumbo takedown. Under 43 minutes left to go. Taco getting a lot more bodies here towards the circle. Sasalele shifting from the far north, coming back more towards the action. Checking these alleyways. Sasalele going to get a Skeeter here in a second, though. Skeeter around the corner. Oh, no. Lag spikes. Sasalele. No, Skeeter. There's no more. Georgia the Hunkle coming back. Mulligan 6-4, Dragoon coming around the corner. Grenade gets tossed. Sasalele watching the approach. Oh, but the grenade wipes out. Plane falls above. We got a supply drop coming to the rear. I don't think we've seen any peace strikes, everybody. Unless I missed it. I haven't heard any planes fly above or Stukas. Everything seems pretty tame from that, 41 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers. I play for the competitive PC team Helios. Here to bring you this Division 1 semifinals between Taco and 6th. We're 6th capped first here on Train Station. And that's been the story so far, though. Taco has maintained a whole bunch of pressure. As you can see from the map positioning, nothing really going on in the back line. 6th has gotten a few SLs to the rear, but Taco has found them. They're not able to work the same amount of magic that Legion did yesterday in the back of Exodus. So we saw how detrimental that was. So the Axis push, Wolf Dog zipping around, Wolf Rig Doctor to the left side. Both sides obviously suffering from a whole bunch of lag. Wolf Dog taking a moment. 75 backing up. Strong point looks good for 6, though. Pushing back every push that Taco has in him. But as we saw yesterday, everybody, in the MSU versus SAS game, it's all about who wins the battle of attrition. SAS was holding on for a long time, but MSU eventually found a way to crack the ring and swarm down forward. Now the same question will be posed to 6th. 40 minutes left to go. It might as well be 3 years left in this matchup for Commander Riley. As he watches the clock slowly tick down. Muffin Man gets a couple out there to the distance. Tiger Woods to support. Over here to the left, we have Must. We have Lockdown. Skeeter. All making sure Taco isn't able to break through. Guap gets a solid frag on that Blueberry. Must down the road trying to use the M1 Grab, but the lag gets him. Zipping around. Blacks, Don and Sanus making their way down the alleyway. Fred going to replant the MG on top of the building. Luke's down the road to keep splashing about. 38 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. We have one Blueberry in the back. It's going to be Wilco. Potentially could get this garrison. Removing one of the key linchpins. Oh, nope. Garrison up there to the northeast still. Stage tame in the rears. Going up against Commander Riley. Oh! Stage tame trying to fake out the Jumbo 76. They're going to hear that STG and maybe get a little bit worried. Unless their spotter did see the loadout. Commander Riley, though, spotted him. Reports back there's no satchel. Supply drop coming up to the north. We'll check out the south. Beerman, Keel, Malarkey. Scharnhorst holding these hedges. Repair station being built by microphone. Oh, but they both get wrecked. Juju coming around the corner. Jumbo 76 begins to back up. Couple supplies still ready to go. Juju on a little bit of a frag streak, taking out Red Eagle as well. Triple blueberries. And you know, roller coaster Tommy Shelby is a perfect way to describe this. These matches between Sixth and Taco, just you never know which way it's gonna go. Oopsie daisy, Cryptic coming back in. Juju gets another one for a quad. Lying in the bush, lying in wait. Bombing run coming in. This is gonna be right over the hard cap. We'll see how this fares. Oh man, this could be good. 1, 2, 3. Could get Muffin Man. Nope, Muffin Man. Yes, it. Okay, maybe he got Muffin Man. 4. I'll give him 4. Blueberry Wave still alive. Taco contests for a little bit. This medium 75 getting some pressure from AT from Taco. Wolf Dog jumping on top of the roof, nailing the side shot. Tiger's pushing down the road. And it looks like Taco's ready to commit to the attack. We'll take a look for airheads, everybody. Any airheads? Nope, nothing. Another rocket. TT up to the north. Wolf Dog. They're trying to finish this puppy off. But the Tiger's pushing down the alleyway. The Tiger won't have an angle, remember, because that little stone wall is right there. Damkier gets shot off the back. Counter bombing run coming in for Commander Riley. 75 begins to back up, getting in protection of infantry. Rocket sails from the left, misses. Where's this bombing run heading for 6th? Going right through the circle. We have a Greyhound up to the north. I think it's on the road, maybe. I don't think this bombing run is going to get much, as once again, Taco is really spread out. P-Strike called in right into the middle of the circle, coming in south to north, but I think the Tiger has moved on. Here come the P-47s. Yep, there they are, everybody. Don't think they're going to get anything, but we'll see. P-47s coming in. They drop them. Oh, yeah, just a little bit off. Tiger does take one shot to the face, though. Tiger's going to back up. It is burning pretty badly. The Jumbo's over there to the top of our screen down the road. Doesn't have another shot in him. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit off. Take a look at the map, everybody. We got an airhead falling for Taco. Right in the circle, but it isn't that protected. It should be okay, though. No blueberries in sight. Rounds to the rear, though. Okay, take out the Tiger, or the Greyhound. Panzer 4 right there to support. Panzer 4, Tiger inside. Airhead landing. This should be the big push from Taco. The lag is so bad, the umbrella the parachute is stuck in midair. Constantine coming around the corner, but the rocket grenade takes it off. And the blueberries swarm back on in to secure this 34 minutes. Can 6th hold? Tiger's pushing down the road. Jumbo fires back, but I think the Jumbo missed. Jumbo begins to back up. They knowing that they're at a little bit of disadvantage here. We have another 75 coming into the right side. The Tiger's looking to push the road a little bit, looking to see if they can finish this. Jumbo 76 off. Jumbo's backing. Jumbo's backing. This could get a chance for Meth Chimp to get a rocket on it. No, Meth Chimp. We have lockdown moving into the rears. Plenty of AT for the Allies. Another round comes in on the Tiger. Tiger fires back, and the Jumbo 76 goes blah, 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 doing. But the Tiger gets wiped from the side from the 75, who threads a shot through the gap in the wall. Look at that. Good play there by the 75, neutralizing the effect of the heavies. Another Jumbo 76 down to the south. We have Tear working their way down, taking out that garrison. No pressure on rail crossing. Once again, 6th is tried, but everything has been shut down by the Axis. Kimbo slice around the corner, looking to get maybe a satchel on it. Nope, not happening. 32 minutes. To the north, Jumbo's, Skeeter, Taco, dialing up the pressure. Jumbos, though, determined to alleviate some of that by wiping these raspberries. Go get a POV of Jumbos. Maybe. Throws a grenade. Looking to see if any Germans out there want to play a game of single throw catch. Jumbos will push on forward. Taking some shots from the right side. Jumps over the wall. Gets behind cover. Dodges Recon. Continues on. Look at this jumping. Sign of a experienced competitive hell loose player here. Waits. Recon. Threads a shot. Oh. Blacks will continue on. Do stage tame engineer loadout in the back line. Down to the south, another Jumbo 76. Stage tame just waiting for an opportunity to jump on the back of a heavy, but it ain't happening. Kimbo slice. Lockdown. Nugs repairing it. Kimbo slice. Here's the repair stations. Repair torches going off. May decide to put a proxy satchel on the hedge. There we have it. Kimbo slice. A professional. And this tank has no idea. I'm kind of curious. We'll stay here for a moment, everybody. Assuming it's a 30-second satchel. Both repair crewmen get taken out. Satchel should be going out there, and it does get the 75. Kimbo slice nails the 75 with a beautiful proxy satchel. Removing that defensive chest piece for the Allies. 30 minutes left to go. Taco brings more heat inside the circle. The Allies are going to need a nice defensive wave to push on forward and at least clean some of these buildings out. We got a Stewie up on the alleyway. Firing towards a hard cap. Leb, a little bit of a bad angle here. May need to think about pushing forward, but obviously with a solo Stewie, you result in just being super exposed. Taco getting towards the 50% mark. This is the closest we've seen him in a while. 6 with a good spawn wave up there. They'll begin spreading out, moving towards a hard cap. Tigers parked straight down the railroad crossing. We got the Jumbo 76 pushing on forward. Now look to get a mark on it. Peace strike going into the back, actually. Did it nail that? Peace strike fell. I think it was going for this Jumbo. Okay. So this Jumbo's cruising back towards a hard cap. They know they're needed for defensive cap weight. 6 getting some rockets into the side of the Tiger. Trying to knock it out. Cap progress still coming in. Explosion happens. Did it get it? Yeah. Panzer IV gets wiped in the circle. Blueberries trying to make their way in. Cap stalls. Goes back in favor of the Allies. And just like that, 6 is barely holding on. But they got to get more circle cap weight. We're going to need to see a big save wave for this sector. It's almost back in favor of Taco. Oh, it's almost there. And Taco caps it back. There we have it. So with 28 minutes left to go, Taco will go up 3-2 for the second cap of the game, everybody. Six, though, has a great position. Ruins. Oh my gosh, to defend Ruins is such a pain, but the Blueberries are swarming on back in. Axe is trying to bring in reinforcements from the north. Constantine. Over here to the left. Explosion happens to the north. I think that was a Stewie, maybe by... Oh, no, that was the Tiger. The Tiger got taken out. Was that by Leb? Did Leb get it? The Tiger was face around, so I'm not 100% sure. Could have been satcheled. Maybe I was changing the score. Not too sure. 6th getting solid cap weight back, resetting the outpost, flooding the blueberries towards train station. Taco applying a little bit of pressure to ruins, but 6th just may screw it and say, everybody get back on the attack. Panzer IV roaming around trying to find targets, takes a rocket to the side. Comes in from Magic, I believe. Panzer IV spins, heavily damaged. Keel finishes it off with a side shot. And the Panzer IV goes ba-ba-ba-dooey. Looking good for 6th on this immediate, powerful thrust back inside train station. And Taco probably can't believe it. They just capped it, but it's about to be ripped from their clutches. Kurtz 1 IP, still manning this MG position. Getting those angles out there. Gotta look to relocate though for a second. Princeps, Private Nico. Pushing down here. Trying to get back towards the circle. Oh, and Taco! Oh, hold on. Almost there for 6th. There we have it, the 3rd cap of the matchup. With a lightning blitz style counterattack by the Allies. But 25 minutes left to go. Now Taco is capping once again. 26 minutes. Jumbo 76 gets in position. Looking to splash the hard cap. Down to the south, Taco's getting strong presence. A couple squad leads, they have full magic control. Wiped out 6th launch garrison. And this is not good for the Allies as they start to get wrapped. And now Taco can begin penetrating from multiple sides, confusing the hell out of the blueberries. Cuds, Wilco, down below. Holding back this northern threat. Cuds, though, doesn't live too long. Wilco resorts to a rocket. Comes out successful. Wilco fires another one. Every raspberry counts. G42s are a buzzin'. We have a Sherman 75. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, Sherman 75 on the road here. Looking to recalibrate. We have a good wrap though from 6th in the backline. They got a blue zone garrison up right on front door. They're pushing in. Looking to catch Taco by surprise from the rears. Looks like they're going to be able to do it. Maxi, John Pork, Lockdown, all pushing their way west. They're going to be able to move in onto the Raspberries' rear side. Up to the north, we have a tank from the Axis trying to figure out where it is exactly. It shows up on Recon. Down below us inside the circle. Did they shove another P4? Yes. Oh no, it's Puma. Puma here by Dominator. Maxi Lockdown pushing their way forward, looking to wipe out that Puma. Farmer, Matty Ice trying to work their way to the rears. Flyshet, Jungle Snake trying to hunt down Farmer. Farmer's holding out though. Farmer waiting intensively. Looks like they're not going to try it. Flyshet and Jungle Snake will head on elsewhere and leave Farmer to be. Jumbo 76 takes a shot on the road, begins backing up. So 6 now has 2 Jumbos. I think I hear 2 Jumbos. No, 75 up to the north, Jumbo 76 down to the south. Getting a little bit better control down here by Mansion. We have a supply truck attempt up here by Commander Riley. Probably looking to go across here and set up something to get some type of pressure on rail crossing. Take a look at rail crossing for a second. See who's back there. Batinian. Commander Houndong 7. Making sure everything is okay. Batinian sacrificing for the greater good. Enjoying the quietness of rail crossing. Monitoring the chevrons. Making sure they always show 1-0. Batinian. Proud SL right there. Proud defensive SL. Nice and quiet. Just making sure to get some exercise. His legs don't fall asleep. Staying in one spot. Checking out the scenery on rail crossing. These are the SLs that everybody needs to commend. All right, we'll leave Batinian be. The fight for train station intensifies with down to 21 minutes, everybody. Blueberry Wave comes on in. Jumbo 76 still holding the road. Rocket. Oh man, this is so even right now. It really is. Every frag counts as so much. As this is a game of a third of a meters. Do you say a game of centimeters? Outside the USA. You say game of inches. You say game of, is it? Oh, it's a game of centimeters. You say that? I don't know if they're a game of millimeters. Losing track of my measurements. Luke's here from Dominator, trying to climb. Fortunately, no luck. Taco begins a little bit of camp pressure. 6 holding strong, but you could see how much they're getting pushed back here. Taco has such a good push forward. That big wave that was in the backline from the Allies is nothing more exists. A couple explosions happens down below us. That was a Jumbo 76 and the repair station. Unsure what that 76 got taken out of. I'm assuming it was a satchel play. Don't see. Oh no, there's a Tiger down the road. Okay, that's what it was. Over to the left. Sherman 75 is no more. Bombing run called into train station as Commander Riley sees all his armor being deleted. Garrison established to the far north. But they're going to need to prioritize defense for right now. Here we go. The bombing run from Commander Riley most likely going straight over the hard camp, I'm assuming. Coming in at an angle. Coming on through here. Could get a little chunk to offset the weight. Oh, it misses 3 of those raspberries. Lord Vitzemeister comes in. Gets a mouthful of dust. But he'll survive. Camp progress goes back in favor of 6th. 18 minutes. Taco is all over this. But 6th is clawing back in. Matty Ice, Farmer. Farmer once again setting up the rear line OP supply drop over there. For the Axis. Farmer may be targeting that. Counter bombing run coming in from Taco. Going straight south to north on the rears. Commander Houndong 7 looking to finish this off. Looks like the bomber run's only going to get a raspberry. And Golden is no more. The blueberries trying to collapse back in the circle to offset the cap weight. They're pouring on in. Fostervala 2-2. Golfy trying to hold him back. But the relentless blueberries getting closer and closer. I'm not too sure if it's enough. We have a Tiger down below us. Watching the road. Reinforce dropped. And it looks like Taco may get this back unless we see some big save wave. Too many raspberries inside with 17 minutes. And this will be our 4th cap of the matchup, everybody. Mamma Mia. Always a great one. But Farmer and them coming in from the rears. Now they're harassing the tank. We got Matty Ice and Angry Devil to the rears. Getting on this 75. Assuming they got a satchel on because that's a two-man. 75 splashing about. Don't see any sparks. Angry Devil's not chasing it, so I'm assuming he got it on. And the 75 is about to go ba-ba-ba-dooey, I'm assuming. Leb, Crawley, moving on forward. Math again, Pest Daddy, Gecko, all the way up there to the north. No! Down goes the medium 75. And just like that, the 6th position begins to crumble a little bit. Math takes out a couple. Ready, go. Math Chimp. Gonna reinforce this. Another medium spawned into farm ruins. Math goes on a triple streak. Gonna look to burn that OP here in a second. May hear the radio. Ready, go out to the distance. Looking to just hold a position. No, Ready, go falls victim to Math as well. Alright. And he's finally cleaned up, but not before. He takes 4 blueberries with him. Here at By Mansion. 15 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Malarkey. Doing everything he can to help reestablish his front line. Kimbo Slice jumps over, though! And Electric slides over to the right. Finish him off. Okay, 6 begins to reestablish their front line. Everything's looking okay. A little bit farther away from train station than they were last time, but we'll see what happens. Stewie moving down the road. 3-man Stewie. Struggling a little bit with the sandbags, but corrects himself. Skeeter crawling. Now remember, the Allies have to defend ruins. One of the most brutal points to defend. Judging by all the freaking streets you have to look down. Commander Riley just sitting in the circle in a nice safe spot on top of the roof. Just monitoring every nook and cranny on the map. He's got 1 frontline OP to his aid, Mike Squad. Commander Riley trying to figure out what could possibly be the next best move for his team. Front line still holding. They're slowly pushing in. Good pressure all around. Tarlin, the backline dragon. Looking to maybe drop a backline supply drop. See if the Axis pick it up. Flyshet down the alleyway with Tiger Woods in support. Blacks. Oh, solid headshot exchange. Firing within mere milliseconds of each other. And as we see here, everybody, before we saw the raspberries, blueberries pretty spread out as far as map control goes, but now they've condensed a little bit more around train station. Tiger is holding the alleyway. Waiting for the next peace strikes to come on in. Don't think we've seen a successful peace strike here today, as far as I know. Taco's got a P4 and a Tiger down below us. Mansion control. Still being contested, but Allies on a counterattack. 75 to support. Golfy, Matt, TT, and Gecko here to try and counter this, but no Rocketeers. I don't think this medium is gonna stop. They're going to keep it in 4th gear, roaming around. Looking to just wipe out a few of these spawn points. see good circle movement here by 6th. 75 gets one shot from the P4. They got to book it down this behind that. Ooh, that's Panzer 4 hits it. Okay. Looks like they're going to escape. The Tiger turned around as well. Leon's going to be able to report back the location of the tank. And we may see this Panzer 4 push. Yes, they are. The 75 really can't do much here. They know they probably got raspberries around them. Panzer 4 coming out ahead, looking to finish off the medium 75. Panzer 4's angling. Vaccinator gets out. Fortunately, won't be able to do much of the medium 75. Good push there by Shadow, Dr. Rabies, and Captain Cookie. Cleaning that up. Not allowing the Allied tank crew any time to repair. Minutes, everybody. Explosion happens over to the left. Looks like that was a repair station. Tiger's still okay. Burger Bridge. Locosito. And Slugger. 1884. Know that this will most likely be the last Tiger they'll be able to get into. As we see another one coming out of middle HQ. Tau in the back will be able to report back, or report that location. Ruins gets a little bit contested. Commander Riley, no doubt, makes his heart sink a little bit as Taco has gone onto the front line. And coming to the rears of 6th, Stage Tame, Mangundan, Kimbo Slice, Blacks, all working their way back here. This is where things get dangerous. They're going to push their way north, maybe explore the area, see if they can find any spawn points. Stage Tame. Skeeter standing in their way, though. Skeeter. Oh, Skeeter loses the 1 versus 1 against Stage Tame. Down below, Flyshet cleans up 1 raspberry. Camp progress begins on Ruins. Flyshet coming down here. Stage Tame. Oh, see, gets him. Stage Tame. Zipping around the alleyway. Not sure which way he's going to go. Always keeping us guessing. Camp progress continues on Ruins, and Taco has gone inside. Commander Riley, no doubt, going, damn it. Gotta defend Ruins now with actually a full force. So you're hoping to keep everybody on the front line, and now you have to... They're gonna burrow in here like a tick. Rangundan, Angry Devil, Blacks. Kimbo Slice gets gunned down the main alleyway. Mulligan, Freaky, Archangel. Coming back to help secure this. Supply drop falling on in. They should have enough to get this back. Yep, camp progress goes back in favor of the Allies. Blacks and Angry Devil, though, no doubt happy about providing this distraction. Angry Devil up here on top of the building. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left. What does 6th have in him for the big counterattack? Oh, it's looking so good for Taco. The front line has disintegrated. We do have Tear, though, in the rears, but it's a Recon. Won't be able to call in any support. Lockdown Maxi coming up to clean this out. Proxy Satchel has been placed to clear out Angry Devil. They're not going to bother with him. Not going to give Angry Devil the satisfaction. Oh, no, Angry Devil's actually moved on. It's only going to get... Okay, Angry Devil. Okay, the Proxy Satchel did work out. That is all clear for 6th. Angry Devil to the rears, trying to take out a garrison. Or the Recon to the rears. Trying to get that. 6th beginning to reestablish the front line. More blueberries pour on forward. My man Taco is holding strong this time. We saw the rapid counterattack that the Allies had before for the last cap. But this... It's a little bit different. this go around. Tiger down below us. In Axis armor, feeling nice and confident. We got a P4 stashed to the rear, I believe. Sounds like it. P4 down below us somewhere. Round comes in from the right, from something. Oh, that's on this tank up here to the north. On the other Tiger, taking some rounds, I believe, by Mansion. Tiger's looking, firing back, and I think it was... Oh no, the Tiger goes to the 75, I believe, way down there. Yeah, I think that was it. That's going to be Vaccinator and his crew. Okay, so Taco gets one eliminated with 6 minutes left, and he'll give a little bit of a morale boost to the Allies. And the Blueberries are going to be able to gain a little bit of ground here as we see them pouring on forward. Sergeant Giac gets taken out by Crawley, and this is when the adrenaline kicks in, everybody. And some miraculous plays have happened in the last 6 minutes of so many games. As players really just get on another level. Cash coming around the corner with the shotgun. Guap's gonna hear it. Cash, he's no more. The Allies getting closer. Axis supplies following us back up. Tear in the back line, providing the intel to the team. Medium 75 down to the south. Cryptic on the back. Leb, oopsie daisy. Trying to get control of the mansion area to provide a little bit of relief to the front line. Math and TT though. Looking to make sure that doesn't happen. Microphone gets popped. 5 minutes left, everybody. Airhead called in down to the south. I'm assuming that's a bombing run as well. Oh, precision strike coming in. This could be a really big B strike. Go take a look. It's coming in from west to east. There's the P-47s up top, everybody. Let's take a look. Oh, they get it. Oh my God, they got it. Taco got it. Oh, that's big. Commander Riley sinks the B strike with 4 minutes left. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a defensive airhead from Taco. Yeah, we don't see the outline, so that'll be defensive airhead. Offensive airhead has been called in. No Tigers on the map. We just have one P4 coming out of middle HQ, and Allies are going to have armor advantage here. Oh, doggy. Down below us, P4 takes a shot, it sounds like. P4 is burning. Oh, and the P4 goes Bubba doing. Oh my gosh. The Allies have armor superiority. Can they take advantage of those? Is there enough time? This medium 75 is engine not able to move. Locosito coming to the side of it, getting the satchel on. So that's 30 seconds. Ironside Dev gun gets out, guns him down. Gonna have to look for the satchel though. The raspberries are too close. He gets gunned. Bombing run coming in. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Oh, Six says, can they take advantage of the situation? Blueberry Wave gets decimated. Hood right there. Is the airhead alive? Oh, all these blueberries. No airhead for Sixth. Down to the south, the medium 75 gets taken out. Oh my gosh, what last big second armor plays. And the blueberries storming up forward, just trying to get a little bit of cap pressure. Constantine to the top. Axis have one P4 on the railroad track. And it's looking good for Taco. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Oh, what a big combo that was in the final few minutes, though. The Tiger getting taken out by the P-Strike, the P4 getting wiped. Unfortunately, though, there's just too much pressure from so many different angles. And Sixth can't fully capitalize on those full couple plays. 20 seconds left to go. And Taco may have this in the bag as they begin to overload the circle with reinforced dropped. Whoa, man, what a game, though. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and there we go. 3, 2, 1, everybody. And Taco will come out ahead as the 3-2 victors here today on Carentan over 6th. After a hard-fought 4-capture matchup. 6th, Taco. 6th, Taco. On train station. Oh, man, you feel for 6 because they had, such a good last few second plays there, but Taco just kept up the pressure. Shot him from the behind. Got a good wrap from the north. Had that little bit of movement there towards ruins. Was able to pull a few blueberries back, keep the allies from fully committing. As we see here, the amount of defenders we have. And ruins is such a tough point to defend. Oh my gosh, and the plays around the back line. Lead getting the Stewie over there down to the south. So good. All right, buddy, well, thank you for joining me for today's stream. I'll have another one in about 45 minutes for the HCA and the PC side. We'll see how that one goes. And then the next one after that was canceled. The team fortunately had a forfeit as they lost a bunch of signups. We'll have the, I'll be playing in the WTH Helios match on Kharkov St. Mary's at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we'll have a few more streams after that, and that'll be it for the weekend. But still a long day ahead of us. But yeah, congratulations to Taco for taking home the 3-2 here on Carentan over 6th for this TPL Division 1 matchup. And they will move on to the championship to face Legion. On which map, we won't know until later in this week or the next. We'll see. But yes, thank you for joining me today, everybody. Before you take off, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe too. And I will see you later today. Go take a look at the poll real quick. If you could jump into the mind of one person for the day, who would it be? Trump, 26%. Elon Musk, 19%. Taylor Swift, 9%. And director of the CIA with 45%. Yes, what does the director of the CIA know? I mean, you just, like, what all do you hear about every day? And of course, you have to think, what can you not, there's no way you could be able to explain to the American people without telling, like, a long story. And because there's so many things that we only see on the front face. Like, we people take for face value. But then you don't know what all the pieces working in the background are. I can imagine the sheer the complexity of decisions they have to make every single day because everything is so interconnected in the world. It has to be, those CIA briefings have to be so just intense. I really do. But anyways, congratulations to Taco for taking home the victory here. And I will see you later, buddies. Have a good one.